Louisiana beer reviews. Gomez Russian Imperial Stout, 12% alcohol, product of Poland. This is from Fortuna Brewing. Browar Fortuna of Miloslav, Poland. It's stored for 36 months. The beer changes its taste. Now you can decide how long your Comes will mature. If you want it fresh and roasted, have it between 4 months and 12 months. You want it dry and complex, wait 36 months. Now, before they even bottle it, they say they lager it for 6 months. This company was established, I'm getting over a cold, so I'll sound kind of 1889, and at the time that town was part of the German Empire. It was the Polish ethnic area of the German Empire, the Second Reich, so to speak, the Hohenzollern Empire. All right. It gets a 90 or outstanding on Beer Advocate. It gets a 49 on Rate Beer. They say, no, it's bad, it's not outstanding. And they give it a 9 out of 100 in the style. Russian Imperial Stout, a 9. They say it's horrendously bad for Russian Imperial Stout. But then on Untapped, they give it a 75 out of 100, which, you know, in the Untapped world, if you get above 69, get into the 70s, that's kind of rare. All right, so it's got the a crown. Although Poland was not a kingdom after it was re-established in 1919 and Germany lost control of that area, Poznan area, Posen as they call it. Of course, Germany reoccupied it and re-annexed it in 1939. The National Socialist German government, then they lost control of it when the Soviet Socialist Army showed up. Then the communists took control of the brewery, and if you read the history on the website, they said they seized the brewery from the owners, and they said they were particularly incompetent, as the communists typically are running companies, so the quality of the beer went to nothing and no one was drinking it, basically. So they said in 1995, because remember the communists were overthrown in Poland just gave up in 1989. And in 1995, the brewery was returned to the family that had it before, and or the group of owners, and they started to bring it back to its old good reputation. So they have the Gomez, whatever that means, brand line of beers. They have Fortuna line, and then there's a couple of other lines, and but we get like one bottle every 6 months, meaning one type. When these bottles are gone, Dorgnax will probably order a different one, whatever they choose, because the one I got before was a Baltic Porter, a lager, dark lager. So Baltic Porters are lagers. Anyway, we get what we can get. I guess they don't want to order too many and then it's all stuck on the shelf, because Dorgnax is, in my booklet, notorious for keeping things on the shelves way too long. If it's a Bourbon County 14-point-something% stout, okay, no problem. But if it's a 6% Baltica Porter and it's 2 years out of date, I don't want it. That's what I'm fussing about. Beige head, it's brown, very dark brown, but as the sunlight from outside hits it, getting lighter brown. So a normal appearance for a Russian Imperial Stout, honestly. There are a few video reviews which I intend to watch, but most of them are in other languages that I don't understand, so there's a handful of English language reviews, which I'm going to watch. Some of those foreign language non-English reviews. I'll watch them sometimes. You can't. You say, what are they saying? And then you can sort of tell if they like it just by their facial expressions. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, you can tell they like it. Very dark malt. Think along the lines of dark brown bread crust. I was going to say dark cherry. I'm not too sure about that in the aroma, perhaps. Or am I thinking of prunes? Something like that, but it's faint. Let's go with the taste. Polish beers are different. They're unique. It's hard to describe them. It's hard to even describe what's unique about them. But you know when you tasted them, it's not like other beers from other countries. This one has an unusual yeast quality, which I cannot describe. It has like dates, like you don't normally get dates in a Russian Imperial Stout, to my recollection. Dark roasted barley. What is that taste? Yes, it's almost like black licorice. And that doesn't make any sense because it doesn't have any black licorice in it. I know there was one I had from Denmark, Sortgold. Which had some black licorice added. I've had a few other beers that they declared it. There's almost vanilla also. A little bit of cream, like if you put cream in coffee. Almost like some sort of pastry, like you would get with a donut, perhaps. A cream-filled donut. This is not a pastry stout. This is not my beautiful wife. This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful job. You know, you may drink this and you may ask yourself, you know, how did I get here? They do open fermenting at the brewery. There's some videos, they're in Polish. You can kind of tell what they're talking about. Talking about how they're speaking Polish, but they're saying, these open vats, this is the way you want to do it. We let the yeast go wild. We let it breathe. You want the beer to breathe. You want it to be alive. You don't do like these big breweries and kill all the yeast off and it's dead and it doesn't want to act. It doesn't cooperate like our rich, fabulous beers, great beers. This is rich and fabulous, and I do not know why Rate Beer is giving it a 49 out of 100. Could somebody please explain that to me? Are they anti-Polish people? You know, it just makes you wonder, like, what kind of axe do they have to grind? You're going to give this a 9 out of 100 in the style? A 9 out of 100. 49 is bad enough. Anyway, I don't want to get too excited. I don't want to get too hysterical. It's full-bodied, high medium. There's a little velvetiness in the mouth feel. On a sweetness scale, I've been forgetting to do that, Cyclops scale. Oh, it's a sweet. They say that, you know, they're saying if you want to drink it fresh, it'll be fresh and roasted. I'm picking up the roasted. But then, I don't know what this is. I don't know how old this is. Lot number 57/49/20/1. So January 2020? I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's got that weird European greenish brown bottle. You ever notice those Euro brown? They're not like a true brown like you get in America. I am in America. Our brown bottles are brown. Now Europeans are saying, do not pass judgment on our beautiful greenish brown bottles with your stinking rotten straight up brown bottles, you American. I'm not passing judgment. I'm just making an observation, which is totally trivial. it's got to be a 4.5 out of 5 sugar cubes on the Cyclops scale. If you do not like sweet dessert-like beers, you're gonna hate it. Bitterness scale. I couldn't find the IBUs, but they must be relatively low. If this has high IBUs, I'm not picking it up. I would say on the hop scale, Cyclops scale, it's 1 out of 5. Okay, 1.5 out of 5 hop cones. It's not a bitter beer. It's just a sweet dessert, pastry, the donut. Like, they were having a donut party after church today, but I'm not going back over there. But because I got some other things to do. But this would pair well with donuts. Chocolate covered donut. I think it would pair very well. Cream filled. Yeah, it would do great. So, if you need your sugar fix, now you might be thinking that doesn't sound very healthy. It's probably a lot healthier than a donut, because I don't think they're adding any sugar, or could be wrong, or corn or whatever. But you know, Poland's not under the German purity law anymore. Okay, that'd be an interesting research paper for a PhD. Application of the Reinheitsgebot during German occupation of Poland 1939 to 1945. Would be unique and bizarre. And I bet you nobody else has done that. Well, I could be wrong, but you would think no one's done that research. Okay, anyway, it's super. If this is not an A, they don't make A beers. Okay, I already did my rant and rave on that score. Come on, man, this is not an A. You got a problem with it? You got a problem with this? Yeah, this is a dynamite product. And it was $4.99. And I'm paying all kind of sky-high prices these days for Imperial Stouts. For 12-ounce cans now, $4.99, $5.99. I mean, I'm getting tired of paying all these high prices, and a lot of times it's not as great as you would hope it would be. This is $4.99. I'm getting a 500 milliliter bottle. So it's living up to its price point. It justifies the payout. Of course, you're paying shipping fee and all of that, so maybe tariffs and whatnot. So if you bought it in Poland, maybe it'd be like $2.99. So you got to think about that, but we're not in Poland. So anyway, this is a 96, and that could be too low, but I'm gonna say 96, 9.6 out of 10. I could drink this every day. Would I get tired of it? I don't think I would. I would get tired of paying $4.99 a day, but I would not ever get tired of this. It's hot. It's summertime. It's humid. Is it stout weather? No. Do I still love it? Yes. Do I like to drink Imperial Stouts in the summer? Yes. Do I like to drink them in the winter? Even more so. But, you know, I'm an equal opportunity stout drinker. So Les Bon Temps Relais, a fabulous product. I'm lowballing it at 96 out of 100. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Poland and tour the Fortuna Brewery.